how are you feeling for this fight? I mean, considering that you have said that maybe 6 weeks weren't enough to prepare a title fight, so do you feel at one?
I'm ready to go, man. I'm ready to go. I'm training right now. Get as many rounds, as many sessions as I can in a day. We've had to like up it. We just had to up everything and fit 12 weeks into 6. So I feel good about it though. I feel really good. So I'm actually surprised my body adapted this well. And shit, man, I feel like a beast.
Awesome. And what about the pandemic? Did all this context affect you in any way to prepare the title fight?
A little bit. There's a couple training partners I couldn't work with. They had corona, or their family or friends had corona, so I had to distance myself from them, and it was interesting. It was definitely interesting. It brought our core group together much. Our group is much tighter now because I got what I got. It's family and friends.
Okay, and Dominick, which aspects do you consider are going to be the key for your victory?
For me, the keys to victory here is just being sharp, being myself, using my athleticism, using my fight IQ, and just staying sharp, keep my hands up, keep my chin down, and just have fun, man. Sometimes with these title fights and these big fights, you forget about the fun. You forget about what got you here, the love of the sport, the love of the game, one-on-one, the truest form of competition. And I'm very excited to get back in there and perform and enjoy myself again.
Okay, and what do you think about the time difference between Abu Dhabi and the States? Do you think that will be an issue?
I think the first couple of days will be kind of crazy. Good thing I'll be quarantined though, so I'll be able to sleep and train in my room. So, the time difference is always a little bit of a challenge, but this is an interesting set of circumstances. So I'm excited to see how it all plays out.
And what are you going to do to kill time during quarantine? Have you planned anything?
Train, play video games. I'm bringing my PlayStation, and just sleep, train, sleep, eat, play video games.
Okay, and Dominick, my last one. In the past, people's been talking about Israel Adesanya going up to light heavyweight division. So, if you win the title and in the future he finally goes up to the 205 pounds, would you like to face him?
Hey man, I'll face whoever wants to come up to 205 and fight. If they want to come down from heavyweight, if they want to come up from from middleweight, then I'll fight them. Light heavyweight's my division, and I'm about to prove it for a long time.
Okay, thank you very much, Dominick. Good luck on your fight, man.
Thank you.
How was the mental process of losing your undefeated record and preparing for this fight, which is a title fight again?
It wasn't so. I didn't really care about losing my undefeated record. What I cared about was not getting the gold. For me, being champion is everything, and to not get it in that fight that was so close, it was tough. It was a tough pill to swallow, and it lit quite a fire underneath me, and I've gotten much better since then.
Which adjustments did you make for this fight? What things you changed in your game plan?
Well, he's a completely different fighter. John was a much different style fighter. For Jan, I just got to be cleaner and sharper, man. I gotta be on my P's and Q's. I gotta dot my I's, or else I'm gonna have my eyes crossed. He's a powerful competitor.
Which was your reaction when you got the news that Sean Jones was leaving the title?
I was a little bit disappointed, but I guess that's understandable because I obviously want a rematch. But who knows if that's going to happen? I don't put any more stock into that.
And my last question is, what do you think about all fighters that want to jump to divisions to get prize fight or money fights. You think that legacy is something that fighters should take more care?
Obviously legacy is incredibly important. You know, it's a culmination of the body of work you've put in throughout your career. For guys who want to move up divisions and stuff, you know, that's their prerogative. You know, that's what they want to do. Every man has a choice and decide, you know, go divisions or not go divisions, or fight this guy or fight that guy. I mean, it's all a calculated risk, and at the end of the day, you know, it's your legacy, and it's something for you to show your kids and grandkids.
So, how was this training camp? It was similar to the one you had in February against Corey Anderson, or it was different? What can you tell us about that?
Was really similar. You know, I just have to find different sparring partners. You know, because Dominick is really good kickboxer, southpaw. So I just have you know, different tactics for him and different sparring partners. But everything was really similar because I don't want to change anything what works really good.
And you seem very confident about what you bring to the table against Dominick. So, what keys do you think you have in this fight to become the new champion?
I've got, I know it's boring, but I've got the legendary Polish power, and I will bring this to the fight, you know, and he gonna feel it.
And what it feels to have this very important fight in your career with no fans? What do you feel about that?
That's gonna be weird, but I'm ready for that. But I believe, I know that the fans gonna be with me, you know, mentally, and they're gonna watch the fight in the TV. They support me, you know, all the time. I've got a lot of messages on my social media, so I know that they're gonna be with me, you know, in mentally way. And that's it. And I'm gonna be ready to fight against Dominick without a crowd.
And when what was your first reaction when you got the news that Sean Jones was giving up the title?
Not surprised, you know, because when he started talking about that he quit, he go to heavyweight, I'm start thinking that maybe he gonna leave the belt and do his things. And I'm just waiting for that because he blocked the division. Now division is free, you know, we can do our fights and everybody is happy. So for me, it's okay.
Jan, did this pandemic context affect you in any way to prepare this title fight?
No, you know, nothing. We train normally, even when was lockdown, everything was closed. We've got our secret place to train, so I was in the training all the time. Nothing can stop me, you know, right now. Even pandemic can stop me, so I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. All my in the gym. I've got, you know, really good sparring partners. Everything was perfect.
Sounds good. Jan, you have 34 fights in your career. That's twice the experience that Reyes has inside the octagon. How do you plan to use that in your favor on the fight?
Yeah, I'm going to use all my, you know, experience, everything what I've got, what I learned in my, you know, sport career. I'm going to use in this fight to you know, to get the belt. You know, he cannot stop me. I will beat him. You will see this in the fight. I know he's, you know, really dangerous fighter, really good stand-up fighter, but I find a way to beat him.
And what type of fight do you imagine? What do you expect from Dominick?
I think that's gonna be, you know, stand-up fighting, really good technical war in stand-up. That's what I'd expect, and that I believe, I see this in my mind when I do my visualization training, that I knock him out in second or third round. This is what I see, what I expect.
Okay, and yeah, after your fight, there's going to be another title bout. So I would like to know, how do you see the matchup between Paulo Costa? Who will be the winner in that one?
Think that, it's gonna be, I think, also gonna be great fight to watch, and I think that Adesanya gonna win by decision.
Okay, and my last one, you revealed the secret to Polish power. You said you have to eat potatoes, pork, beets. So I am wondering, yes, what have you been eating this last, my friend?
I will tell you later because I don't know what they're gonna give me in Abu Dhabi. But I think so. I find similar food.
Gracias por visitar Somos MMA en YouTube. No olvides suscribirte a nuestro canal y activar las notificaciones para seguir disfrutando de nuestro contenido.